Everything now has a little bit of production to it. So let's get those palisades done. Then the influence. We'll go from there. And now I can also build swordsmen, which have an attack of 26. I think I would quite like to have some swordsmen. Bolstering my numbers. Although the Sabu Sequasti do get the Guardian bonus if they're in friendly districts. So I kind of feel like we need to expand the home base of Sipar a little bit. I mean, we're going to get one there. Because I would like to basically have all of this walled off. Well, at least like this or this walled. Because then I can stand at the top of the hill and shoot down at them in the valley below. Oh yeah, we probably should advance, you're not wrong. It doesn't cost me anything. There's nothing that we're going to get anytime soon. Okay, well, let's see what's available. I'm 5th. We caught up a bit. So, Rome, Persia, Carthage, or Axum. Rome gives us Praetorian Guards, which require only 1 iron, and they have an attack of 30. Rear attack applies whenever an ally is adjacent to the target, no matter their position. For a defensive fight, Rome might well be really good. It also has the reduction in army upkeep, and I did notice we were short on money there for a bit. Achaemenid Persians gives +2 city cap and +10 stability. I don't think we really need this. Although they are bastion, stronger when fighting from high ground. We have a lot of high ground. But I don't need the city cap, really. Carthage. Carthage. Hard bargainers will be relevant for the entire game, and Kothons are amazing. I really like Kothons. Industry from adjacent coastal, industry from lakes. They count as a farmer, market, and maker's quarter. And they get war elephants, which have an attack of 31. Although war elephants require 2 copper, which we don't have. How much do legionaries cost for upkeep? 8. They're also cheaper than elephants. And then Aksum. They have the Shotalai. Larger zone of control, which cannot be ignored. So that's good against light cavalry. Their attack is only 27. So it's a bit on the lower level. So I don't think it's going to be Axum. This is really between Carthage and Rome. Carthage, we prepare for the Great Exodus. Or Rome, which we have legitimately never played as. And this might be one of those instances where Praetorian Guards will be genuinely useful. Because we're surrounded by war. Right, let's set up a poll. New poll. 2 minutes. Rome. Or Carthage. Those are your choices. Get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote! Between Carthage and Rome, history says Rome. I want to yell Sparta, but that's in Greece. Which Quill is! Rome's tech's quite deep. We're Babylon. Deep tech doesn't bother me that much. Burke will run out of war support. He will. But that's one of the reasons why Rome will be useful to hold the line. And I think that legionaries against... Quill's the one I'm really worried about. And Quill has Greek hoplites. I feel like Praetorians beat hoplites. Although that's actually something we can check, isn't it? I mean, that actually, the adjacency bonus from the Praetorians sounds really flipping useful. Greece. Hoplites, yeah, they only have an attack of 27. Additional combat strength for every unit, the phalanx ability adjacent to this unit. So if he's using a lot of hoplites, then yes, it could be good. But the Praetorians are, piece for piece, stronger. And more likely to get the flank attack too. And hoplites do get +8 against elephants. There is that too, yes. Hoplites are good against elephants. Oh, once we beat Burke, we become victorious. But how long does victorious last?
I hope our little chat.
Because that's one point I'm not all that clear on, is how exactly victorious works. +3 influence, +3 stability, except if it's a victorious city, it's +5 influence and +10 stability. Like, +13 stability is nice, don't get me wrong, and having influence on the border with Quill would be great. Especially if it's +8. Praetorian's actual bonus +3 when you have another unit adjacent, you can stack with a normal rear attack. Oh, okay. Alright, so the vote is in, and whoa. People were pretty interested in this one. So Carthage lost with 43% of the vote, and Rome won with 57. Ciotos contributed 1,400 bits. Thank you very much for that contribution, Ciotos. And then Enterprise contributed 6,000 channel points. But ultimately, Rome won. Oh, wow. Okay, so, you know how this was 57% against 43%? Yeah, Rome actually got 31 legit votes. Carthage got... So basically Carthage pulled a Carthage and just completely tried to buy the election. Rome it is. Historical accuracy. So we get... Oh, actually, Legion's Finest is going to be useful here. Keeping that army in the field from the start. And then the army upkeep too. And then Praetorian Guard, which we are going to have to beeline. Okay then. Here we go. You have 2 more turns on the Sabusaquasti, and then we'll basically replace you with Legion. Legions are further down. They're Imperial Power, they're here. Which is quite a long way away. Alright then.
As urban centres grow, both ideas and sewage are generated at a record pace. Arts and sciences flourish as military tactics and mathematical equations become as coveted as physical goods. Empires struggle to control these intangibles, however, as some might trouble their stability. Though the Romans did indeed appreciate intangibles, I might be tempted to say that their most famous creation was their legions, which were very tangible indeed.
Alright. So let's just double check. And yes, Imperial Power is indeed all the way down there, so they are a very late arrival. But I think it is going to be worth just going for 26 turns, unless I boost my science rate from here. Oh my gosh, he's attacking already? In that case... Get me another Sabusaquasti. And you can join this fight as a reserve. Okay, so what are you attacking with? 2 more Assyrian raiders and 2 more warriors. That's fine. So my 1 Sabusaquasti is going to guard that. I really don't want anyone standing here. I'm going to have my archers up on that spot because that just works. I think that's what we'll do. We'll just move you down there or run you away if we can. think that guy is just dead. There's nothing we can really do about that. Okay, archers. We definitely want to aim for the Assyrian raiders here. Let's go for the guy who's already injured. And honestly, let's hit him. So he hits less hard later. You can't actually run. Well, now that these guys are injured, hopefully you can take the hit. Maybe? At least Quill is being polite but not going to war with you as yet. Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Go! Let's go!
Checked what your bonus is like, actually. Next turn we'll find out. So for being in your own district, +3 from Guardian. So the unique traits tend to be about 3. So yes, you hit really freaking hard. Go ahead and hit really freaking hard.
All together. Let's fight!
Next turn we continue. I forgot to bring in my reinforcements. Okay, you attacked me there, that's fine. My archers can finish you off. Good experience. Alright, here we go. Burke's population must be looking really grim right now. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's another defeat for you. You're down to 30. We're going to be extracting quite the nice peace deal from this. Oh, and you've got the walls now. Excellent. Okay. Your fortifications are up. Let's go and finish off the astronomy houses so we actually get some more science in. I feel like we've turned a corner here. Things were looking very, very grim for a while there, though.
With 5 farmers' quarters, the people certainly have enough bread. Will 5 circuses be built next?
I guess I should probably come down here and take them out. I do not like them roaming around. And Sipar is finishing off all of its constructions. That's fine. And we are going to get, I think, all 3 of them too, which is awesome. Yep, that one's already built. Not a great place for an astronomy house, I have to say. What are you going to look at? Like the tall mountains above you? Now it's glowing red. Yep, it's dropping. If I really wanted to, I could probably go and try and nab Asur. But honestly, I want him to stay alive because I want him as a buffer between me and Quill. There's always going to be someone who looks weaker than me. Is Sipar now a victorious city? No. So I really don't know what causes that. Evenly matched. I don't like the sound of that. archers here. See, how have you got line of sight to this? And yet, if there was a guy here, you wouldn't. Ugh. Don't like the line of sight rules. They make 0 sense and they are generally stupid. Victorious comes after an advantageous peace deal, if I recall correctly. Fair enough. But does it have a limit? Like, does it last for a while? Or is it just permanent? At least you're going to get a ton of experience here. So, there's that.
Charge!
As long as you're defending that district, you're fine. Right, I think it's time for you to back off. You've done your job. You did it very, very well.
Let's fight! Let's go! Go!
There we go. Last 10 turns. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Like, the Roman building just doesn't seem very good. Second militarist start already. Unfortunately, we're expansionist, which we're just never going to get. I actually really dislike the expansion milestones, because after a certain point, they're basically impossible to get. Oh, hey, Nubians. You managed to take Akkad, did you?
All those of honest intent may have my ear.
Condescending. You are in first place. Second place is on the verge of becoming medieval. It assumes you'll be at war forever, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of the Roman thing. Continual fighting. -2, so in 7 turns the Huns will give up. Oh, shit. You know what? At this point, I'm happy to put everything into food production. Let's start building the population up. Because it's clear that we need it. We have the capacity for it. A weave of iron and blood. In recognition of your elevated status on the world stage, a great artist has been accompanying you and your retinue as you travel the Empire and beyond. Now, many months later, the artist and their team have completed the great masterpiece. A brilliant tapestry that stretches the length of the palace. In its embroidered scenes are depicted great glories, marvellous cities, and the people's adulation of your rule. How should such a marvel best be used? So we can hang it and get cheaper unit construction for 10 turns. We can divide it up. Every army will carry one of the scenes, which will give us +1 combat. Or we can sell it and earn 150 ducats. I'm going to hang it. Moves us towards authoritarian. Okay, you guys are just going to sit there and recover.
With 5 research quarters, you're going to run out of questions to answer.
Yeah, science is pretty good. I hope. First, second, and third are all on the verge of the Middle Ages. How are they... I mean, they must be having the same issue that we are. There's just so many independent states that they're just killing everything. Conquest researched. Controlling newly conquered lands requires more effort than one may think. Logistical concerns like supply trains and administration are key to make conquests successful.
All those of honest intent may have my ear.
Claimed territory on my border. Oh, you united those two. Huh. Alright. I mean, eventually we're going to want to take that off of you, Shen. I am sorry, but that is probably going to happen. How? Oh, we never actually did start trading for the incense.
I hope our little chat is as unpleasant for you.
4 more turns. Morians are now English. And that is not Quill. That was second place. At least they're going through the eras very quickly, so they can't be getting all of the fame stars, which is part of the reason I'm 4th already. Even though I'm so far behind in terms of stars. 2 more turns. So you're building the lumberyard, which is going to be more production. I think I'm just going to dump everything into food right now. I want your population rising, both of you. And then once you're done with your astronomer's house, let's go and get the flood irrigation. So that you can get more food from all of this. Triumphal Arch doesn't even get all of any resource exploitation. Doesn't count as any districts. Such a... I don't think I'm going to build any of those. They're really bad. The NPCs cheat. Oh, yeah, 100%. But we are playing on a higher difficulty, so... that is not unexpected. Alright, both of you have got your fortifications now. And you are about to give up. In fact, that might be why this is taking some time. Celts. Not Quill. Good. I was worried that Quill would go Celts, but he hasn't. 0. 1,200 ducats and more reparations. I can't force you to give me anything. Can't force you to become a vassal either.
I can tell you that our gratitude is boundless.
Our best...
Okay, war with Burke is over. And somehow I survived. How do I change religion? I know it's possible. Because I'll just adopt Quill's religion. That's going to make him less likely to hate me. Because there are no Mordrology followers. This is a pointless religion. It's up here, isn't it? Nope. I know it's possible because the AI do it all the time. You need a holy site to convert to somebody else? Because I can build one. Okay. I mean, we're building it after the lumberyard. It's in the list. Oh, you know what Sipar needs? Sipar needs walls. Ghana. Oh, Quill went Ghana. You know what? That's really good for us. Quill's a trader.
Perhaps we have some common
Oh no,
ground.
it's Shen. It's not Quill.
I can see the bigger picture.
Alright. Five turns, and then we get the holy site. And out of everyone else, I'm actually winning. It's just the top three that are kicking everyone. I have, in fact, overtaken Quill. Quill is 5th. Shenra is 1st. And 2nd and 3rd we've not met. My population's now finally starting to rise. Let's go put everything into industry just so we can get this bloody stone circle done quickly. I should also get some more civics. That's the thing I'm missing. The large number of farming districts has led to a blossoming of the knowledge of plants for health, sustenance and medicine. With the Empire at peace and stable enough to support such a move, never before has there been a better time to make official the status of your most learned brothers and sisters. Do you wish to found such a caste so we can say no and gain some more homeland, which will increase the strength of our army? Or we can establish this and become more bountiful, which will give us more food, and it will also make us progressive, which will give us more technology. Really tempted to reject this so I can get... I'm not at war. Let's establish it. Let's get the science. That's our main benefit right now. How fast did you start spitting out military units out of curiosity? I always feel like I start military too late. Oh, I always start military way too late. I started doing it here because to our south we had 2 independent cities and like 3 hostile bastions or refuges or whatever they're called. So I basically had to start building an army, and then I got up to 2 emblematics and 2 archers, which I've now increased up to 5. And then this is going to be enough of a standing army for the time being. Greece and Ghana has made an alliance.
Welcome. Let us